Thanks for helping us out to make cards for Project Frontline. I'm going to do just a quick tutorial walkthrough on Canva. So the first thing that you need to do is you're going to log into the Canva with your school account. From there, you're going to click on the top left-hand side and you're going to click Create a Design. And you need to make sure that it's 4 by 5 inches. That 4 by 5 inch size will make it really easy for me to print and trim those cards and deliver them. Create a design. And then I found it's easier to work from scratch. Some of these templates make it, I feel, a little confusing, but if it's something that works for you, do it. So you can use the templates if you want. I kind of start with the background and bring myself forward. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you kind of how you do it. So if I put in a background, I can always go back and change it. So when you're in that background, if you look on the lower left-hand side kind of your screen, you're going to see all of these options for you. So you want to pick something pretty simple, depending on what you're doing. Frequently, I'll use like a texture. I will tell you, don't use black. It sucks up a lot of ink, and B, it makes it hard to see when it's printed out. So I have kind of just a plain background, and then I'm going to come in with my text, and I'm just going to add a heading. You could also choose from, again, any of these templates that are there for you. And if you pick a template, all you have to do is click in it and you can change it. So you can say, thank you. Hang on, let me click and delete what I have. It will not let me because we are working on a screencast. Because it's 2, I'm going to get rid of those windows. I'm just clicking and deleting. Now I'm in there. I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to add a heading. Thank you for your service to our community. Now, here's the kicker. There's no spell check, so you need to kind of double check before you move through it. If you look at the top, this is where you're going to be able to change any font. You want to make sure that it's legible so that people can understand it. Like, this type looks nice, but I want it to be legible, so that's not one I would choose. So you want to make sure that it's readable. You also don't want to use anything that has that crown next to it, because that's going to be something that is not something we can use, and it's going to end up having a watermark, and we're not going to like that. If you look under the text color, there's a chance for you to kind of change your colors a little bit. You can also, if you want a totally new color, go up and pick totally new color. And you could pick something kind of within that color range that you like. You can play with spacing, size, centering, all of those things that you can do in Google, you can do right here. So this is a pretty boring card so far. Thank you for your service to our community. I might come back and change it, but that's just kind of the basic type. And then I'm going to add some elements. So if you look under the elements, you can search specific elements. So if I'm looking for maybe nursing, or if I'm looking for police, I can search anything. There's a ton of coronavirus ones that are already there, but I can also keep going. I can get into some stickers. I can use word stickers. If I have an animated one, it's not going to obviously be animated when I print it. And then to click out of those stickers, I just hit X. I can use some shapes. I can look for some simple objects. I could add some flowers. I'm going to add these flowers. So I just double clicked and added them. The color doesn't look great with my type. I would change some of those things. But what I want to show you is with the elements, you can go in and change the colors. So if you look at the top, there's some colors here. So if I want to take whatever's that bright pink and change it to the red that's already in there, I can do that. Then they start to blend a little bit better. If I want to change that light pink and I want to make it crazy yellow. So I have some options to work with my color to change it so that it comes together. Another thing that you might also want to do is take some of those elements, some of those simple shapes, and use those simple shapes to kind of ground your design. Maybe put a nice shape down, kind of for your thank you to pop out so it shows up a little bit more. Again, just pulling on those sides or those corners to change it. And then just like with my sticker, I could change colors. I can do the same thing with my shape that I made. I can say I would like it to be, and again, it shows what are the colors that are already in that document. So maybe I want to use that yellow to pull that in. Suddenly that gray doesn't look so bad. So now I have my thank you card. The last thing that you need to do is you want to add that CLC button so that people are going to know, hey, the kids at CLC are active and giving back. So if you go to uploads on the lower left-hand side, you can go to upload an image. And if you've downloaded it on your Chromebook, it should be in your downloads. And then I just click. Oops, I double clicked, you can tell. And now I have this. And I don't want it to be overpowering. I just want it to be a nice small thing, maybe in the corner. And then the last thing that you're going to do to send it to me is you're going to click download. And this is really important. You want to make sure that you download it as a PDF. And then it takes a minute and then it's going to pop up. It will go into your downloads. The title automatically comes up as whatever that type that you use. So if you need to change it, go ahead and change it. Double check to make sure that it's that PDF, so it's correct, and then hit save. And then just shoot me an email with it. I so appreciate anything that you can do to help us out. Thanks for your help.